Greetings and salutations, and welcome to Behind the Syndicate, episode 5. Thank you all so much for watching. Greatly appreciated. All right, we are joined by the coach of our soon-to-be CoFL champions, Texas Syndicate. He is Coach James Champagne. Thank you, Coach, for joining
Yes.
us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
Yes,
y'all.
sir. And we have our very special guest today. It's Joe and Tina. Hello, Joe and Tina. Thank you for joining us.
Hello. Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Yes, indeedy. So, would you mind? Oh, that was bad. Okay.
All right.
All right. So I should wake everybody up. Okay. So, okay. Excellent from my end. All right, I think we're good.
All right.
All right. So, sorry about that. So, Joe and Tina, can you introduce yourselves and tell us? Okay, we'll try that one more time. So, Joe and Tina, would you mind introducing yourselves and letting us know who you are, where you've been, where you at, and where you're going?
Yeah, absolutely. We're the owners of Paintegrity out of Pflugerville, Texas. Proud sponsor, and really my hidden agenda is try to get on the team, maybe backup quarterback or something.
Nice. All right, so Tina, what about you? Where are you from, and how did you guys meet?
How did we meet?
Oh,
Well,
that's a good story.
that's a good story. So we were born 4 days apart in the hospital.
Same hospital.
And
You
so
are
we grew up
kidding.
we grew up together, went to school together. I was a cheerleader. Joe was a basketball player. He also played football. And so we connected in 2014 through Facebook. And
The power of social media.
yes.
Actually, we reconnected at a grade school
Oh yeah.
reunion. Who does that, right? Who goes to a grade school reunion? There was like 10 of us there. We were 2 of them that were there. So we kind of reconnected there.
Nice.
So yeah, and then we got married in 2015 and we started the company in 2017.
Okay. All right. So tell us a little bit about Paint Integrity. So what is it all about? What's your mission?
So Paintegrity is a company that we started basically out of my frustration of the industry. Anybody who's ever worked in the trades or has dealt with a tradesman knows that there could be some frustrating moments in that. So being a painter for 26 years, I just went through a lot where I got blamed for a lot just because of the industry. So one day I was in the car with my wife and I was complaining about the industry, saying, man, painters are rough, man. I'm tired of them having no integrity. I'm tired of getting blamed for everything. I said, we're going to start our own company. I said, we're going to put integrity into paint. Matter of fact, we're going to call it Paintegrity. And that was just out of frustration in the car. And then we did it. You know, she was on board, and then we started the company, and it's been an amazing journey together.
All right. So how many years have you guys been doing it full time?
So we are in our 8th year, ninth year?
Going in our 9th, yeah.
9th year. We're going into our 9th year. We actually started the company up in Illinois in the Chicagoland area and built it to over $1 million company up there. And our goal was to start a division here in Texas when we moved here in 23, but that didn't happen, which is okay. God had other plans. And so we ended up just transferring the business to Texas, and we started in 2024. And so we've been here for 2 full years, and it has been amazing. We have just built so many relationships and met some really great people and have great customers. So
Excellent. So what kind of projects do you guys work on? Like residential, commercial, both?
We do residential and commercial. We thrive in an environment where we get to build relationship. So that's what we love. So it doesn't matter if it's residential or commercial. if we can build a relationship with a person, then we'll be there to do the work for them. So
we focus on repaints, not really new builds. And we do interior, exterior, and cabinet painting.
Oh, okay. Nice. So, what kind of different services do you work on? Do you guys work drywall, wood, metal, brick,
Y'all can
stucco?
hear me?
Oh, yes, sir. Right.
Can you all hear me?
we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you, Coach.
Okay. No, I'm just listening and taking it all in. Just appreciate y'all being sponsors, but most importantly, being a part of our journey with the Texas Syndicate. I'm looking forward to meeting y'all in person. I love the name of y'all company, by the way. That's really
Thank you.
smooth and unique and organic. Like, I like
Yes.
that. It's to me, when I read that, it was like, okay, it was a mixture of purpose with a mixture of a value that seems to be near and dear to your heart. So that's a beautiful thing to see. And then the way y'all met too, that's pretty smooth too. So my wife and I, we have a little similar thing. When I was reading how y'all met on the website, I was like, oh man, it's a little similar to my situation. It's a little similar to my situation with my wife, on how we met when I was in the military. So that's pretty unique.
That's awesome.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
So, how did you guys become sponsors of the syndicate? How did you hear about the team?
Where do we start? I guess.
So we are heavily involved with the Pflugerville Chamber, and Quincy came to the chamber, and I met him there. I'm on the ambassador team, and so I help kind of get new members involved. And he told me about the vision of the team and just kind of what was happening. And we love football. I'm like, this is amazing. So I'm like, as soon as you get moving, like, please let us know how we can support and help. And he did. He let us know about the sponsorship, and we love community, and we love sponsoring things like this to watch, especially you guys just starting out, just helping these kinds of organizations grow for sure.
So, Coach, you have any questions for them?
We appreciate that big time. Mr. Workman, shout out to him. He's always out there getting active in the community. And I get those Chamber of Commerce emails too. So I'm like, man, I can't wait till we just out there. We're about 30 days away from our report date for everybody, players, coaches, and all that, to get down there and really be full blown in the community. Looking forward to seeing like y'all location and stuff too, because painting, like my wife, she's not a painter, but of course she likes to have things nice in our home. So I'm like, I can't wait to tell her about you guys, and I'm sure she would love y'all and what y'all.
Well, we tell people that like to do their own projects together that hiring us is cheaper than marriage counseling.
Hey, I'm gonna keep that in line. I'm a
And so one of the things that we offer with our services is I provide a 1-hour color consultation. So a lot of times choosing color is really the hardest part of the paint job. So that's a reason why a lot of our customers hire us, is because they know that then they get an hour of my time to help them choose that color.
Oh, that's good. I like that. I like that process. Kind of talk it through before we make those decisions. I like that.
Yeah.
It's real smart.
Yeah, it's a big investment. And not everybody knows colors. So I mean, we can help in that. So
Yep. Sergeant, you got anything?
Well, I was wondering for you guys, how do you choose the right primer for different services and conditions?
Sergeant,
Man.
you have anything? No?
products are they're ever evolving. There are some primers that you can use. I mean, it depends on what you're painting, but man, the products that are coming out now are just so good. I mean, I've been a painter for 26 years. I mean, to talk products is you can go through the line where I used to come home and my breath had fumes on it because the products were so nasty. But now the products are really good, and they really bond well. And there's just so many different chemical formulas that they use now that create bonding and look. So I mean, it's hard to say. It's really hard to say. It's not just a simple thing anymore. I mean, it really depends on what your project is. I mean, we thrive more in we thrive more on the side of it where we're going to provide a good quality product. We're going to give you options when it comes to materials, but we like the fact that that people want to work with us. They pick us because we come with the company. You're building that relationship, and we get to be part of the whole thing from front to back and guide you through all the products and make you a little bit more educated through the whole process.
All right. Excellent. So what was the most complicated job that you guys have done?
Man, I could tell you some of the fun ones we've done. Some of the fun projects we've done. We've painted at Purdue University. We painted at University of Illinois. We painted at Northwestern.
Marquette.
We were going to paint Michigan and Western Michigan, but that was when COVID hit and they kind of shut the painting program down. But we were painting some of the dorms on those campuses. That's complicated because you have a small window of time to get everything done, top to bottom, in a five-story dorm room where they're painting everything, and the students are out and they leave a huge mess, and then we have to come in, get all the painting done before they move back in. So I would say complicated and fun and interesting. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like fun. I'm not much of a painter. I was in the Navy for 20 years, so my first couple of years.
How do y'all handle difficult areas like high ceilings and crown molding and texture type walls?
Well, I will say, I've been a painter for 26 years, and I'll handle high ceilings now by using my guys and let them do it.
Work smarter, not harder. Yes, sir.
I mean, it's the equipment. It's really the equipment preparation. Everything has to be, done right and make sure everything's there properly. But man, I remember being able to jump around on roofs and get up way on ladders and have no problem. Now I get up there and, I'm knocking on the door 50 years old and I'm like, whew, I don't remember my legs shaking like this being up here. So it's kind of crazy how things change over time. But, I value the knowledge of that now to be able to pass on to my crews to make sure they're prepared and they have the proper equipment when they're on a project.
So you're going to be doing any painting for the syndicate? You're going to be helping painting P Field?
Man, I'll paint. You tell me what to paint for them, I'll paint it. I'm excited. I really am excited about the whole thing. This is in our backyard. Like my wife said, we love football, and just to be able to be part of that and just to get involved in that, super, super excited to be part of that. Might have to find a way out onto the field sometime.
Absolutely. I think Coach has got some.
Yes, sir. Hey,
special teams. You put me on special teams.
Hey, come on, get on that kickoff team.
Okay, I'll be the cheerleader.
Hey, there you go. Get on special teams and run down there on that kickoff.
That's right. No, I meant to hold the ball if it's too windy or something for the kicker. That's all.
I'm trying to give you a good job.
That's all I got, man. I may even not be able to make it to the sideline before they get back down there.
Oh man, we're gonna have the water for you. We'll meet the water by the numbers.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Right. Let's see. I think I got one more question for you. So, is there any other shout outs or any other maybe like charities or anything that you would like to highlight during your time?
I'll ask another question. So,
okay,
with your team and your crew, how do you manage and motivate them for a project, like for any project?
Bring them donuts.
Bring them donuts. You bring them food? Oh man.
Bribe them.
Food.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, food. But I believe your question before that, RJ, was asking about our motivation or shout outs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one of the things that when we started this company and we had a very small list of our motivations, and we put God in the center of our business. And that is probably the biggest shout out, you know, it's being believers. You know, that's the big thing that brought us through the crazy times that we've been through in this business. Working with your spouse, you know, can be a tough thing, you know, but it's one of the things we asked for, and we were blessed to be able to get it. So I have to give God the glory for that. I mean, it's just been an amazing journey, and he's brought us through so much in that. And the people that he surrounded us with and the opportunities in our community, I want to shout out our community. They backed us up. They put us out there, you know, and they've really helped us grow here very, very quickly, just because they believe in us. So is there anybody you wanted to shout out?
No, I mean, that's really who I would say too. I mean, we do sponsor quite a bit with the chamber, as well as other organizations here like Backpack Friends. They're an amazing nonprofit here as well that we love to support. And that's really one of the reasons that we started the company, was to create a lifestyle for us and also to be able to give back to our community. So we're just thankful to God that he has allowed that to happen for us.
Amen. That sounds awesome. All right. Well, I think unless Coach, you have any more questions, I really appreciate you guys taking time out of your busy schedules to join us tonight.
Yes.
Our pleasure.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Absolutely. And hope you guys can go out and catch a game. Got some really good games coming up here. Geez, just next month already.
Right.
I'm ready.
All right. We look forward to seeing you out there, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
You too.
All right. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, Coach. I think we have a little bit of a delay, so that's why we're kind of stumbling
Sorry, I
off.
can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you, Miss Audrey.
Can you hear me now? Uh-oh. Looks like we're having some audio issues. Hold on. All right. I'll just remove him and hopefully can bring him back into the stage. Yeah, I think we had a little bit of audio issues with Coach. He was having some technical difficulties, but looks like he's coming back. All right, Coach. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, yes, sir.
All
I
right.
think we've been working together quite a minute to where I had to navigate. I had it on my laptop at first, and then I was trying to do it on my phone because there's probably that background in his office at my job.
Yeah.
And then I was like, man, I can hear them, but I couldn't hear you. But I was like, I saw your mouth moving, so I was like, okay, we're gonna feed off each other.
Yeah, we kind of stumbled upon over each other a couple times, but hey, we got through it. So Coach, you have any special updates for us tonight?
Yeah, nah, I appreciate it.
Coach, you there?
I think you asked for announcements. Yeah,
Oh, yes,
it's
sir.
lagging a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so a few announcements. We are about 29 days or so from training camp, and got about 37 days or so from our preseason game versus the Arkansas Nighthawks. So looking forward to seeing everybody at P Field for that game, right? And then we get into our season. So that's pretty exciting. On May 16th, as some of y'all have seen, we're hosting a high school camp on May 16th at P Field, and we're also hosting a flag football camp for our young ladies as well. So um, be on the lookout for those flyers, and be on the lookout for those QR codes and what have you. Right, so that's our flyer right there for the high school camp, and then we have another flyer regarding our ladies flag football. All right, and then with the flag football, we actually have some college presence, a college that actually has a ladies flag football team. So they'll be they'll be in town. They'll be scoping the area. We actually have a coach on staff that coaches college flag football for ladies as well. So of course, he's gonna be there too. So that's pretty exciting. Um, Appreciate the ones that have been um, helping us with the dollar campaign as well as the Wefunder as well. We appreciate that. We have some other community events that we'll be heading to April 25th, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have my calendar in front of me, but that's going to be a huge day for the syndicate where we're going to have presence in that Pflugerville area, right? And then, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to have presence in another city in the area as well. So we'll have some of our team and representation at Pflugerville for one event on the 25th of April, and then we'll have other representation at another event. And then there's an event as well, May 2nd, for next week. I'll get Mr. RJ those flyers so that way we can post those and talk a little bit more intel about them. So as we get closer, yep. Oh, there you go. That's the May 2nd one, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir.
So we have that going on. Coaches are getting squared away with their stuff, and players are getting squared away with their stuff. Got our living arrangement stuff going. Chatting more with the players individually. Been doing it collectively. We just ready to go. This is the moment. There ain't no more waiting. So looking forward to this opportunity and this journey with everybody.
Sure. Yeah, I see that you guys signed a couple more players. At least that's what I saw on social media. So you guys are
Yes, we did.
still busy signing them, huh?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we have. We signed one of our quarterbacks, Mr. William King. So shout out to Mr. King for being a part of this journey with us. Um, Signed a few offensive linemen. Um, what else we missed? We're pretty much where we need to be. We're about 2 to 3 players or 2 to 4 players away, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Chess, not checkers. We're actually more ahead than than what might be perceived. So that's pretty exciting without giving all of it. But we're getting going. Our wide receiver room is cool. Running back room is cool. Our offensive line room is solid. But we're still gonna add more depth to that. D line room is steady. Um, Linebackers are all right. Our defensive back room is good. Special teams is already taken care of. So we're doing what we need to do with the signing piece and not only just signing piece, but actually getting the guys acclimated to how we do things here. So it's pretty exciting. Offense is doing their part with their systems in place. Special teams are doing their part, and as well as the defense is prepping with the guys that we have. So looking forward to it.
Yes, sir. So can we expect any type of uniform reveals here soon?
Yes, very soon, probably in about a week or so. Mr. Workman's probably gonna do it on his show on one of the Mondays soon. Um, I've seen how they look, but it'll be revealed in due time. I will say, y'all should have seen on our pages how our helmets look. So, if you go on the Syndicate page, I think it's a profile page or it's the background picture where it's white with the Syndicate logos and decals. So that's pretty hot. Love white helmets. So that's exciting. We're doing that. All equipment is ordered and squared away. Um, Majority of the equipment is already here. Coaches are gonna start getting together and meeting at a neutral site to start um, sorting the equipment out. So that way, when guys get here, we just give them the equipment, keep it neat, keep it clean, and continue mission with that, along with the orientation piece, um, along with the just dialogue and then fellowship piece, and it's down to business.
So you and the
Pretty
other
excited.
coaches are forming a good
Games are coming
dialogue.
along. Helmets are already real. Oh yeah, yes sir, yeah. So with this group, we've pretty much been in place consistently since like mid-February, second week of March. So the dialogue is really good. The chemistry is good. They're being more vocal and open with our guys in our meetings, but they're also doing their thing on their own, with their own groups and way of communicating with the guys. So all hands on deck, and they're doing it. Prepping the visuals, prepping references, um, being personable with the guys. I want to start getting coaches and players on this show as well, so that way the community can see them as well. You know what I'm saying, and highlight them and give them their flowers. So in due
Yeah,
time,
that would be really
that'll
awesome.
come real soon, sooner than what we think.
Yeah, that would be really awesome. So you guys got a nice playbook set up already? Coach, can you hear me? Uh-oh. I think I might have.
What'd you say?
Oh, I was just asking if you
What'd you
guys
say?
have a playbook already set up. Uh-oh. Looks like we lost Coach. He's probably having some technical difficulties at work. Let's see if I can just remove him and then see if he can come back. All right, looks like he's back.
Yeah, I think I got you now. What you
All right,
asked?
good. I was wondering if you guys had a playbook set up already.
Oh yeah, yeah. So that's been established for quite a while, and that's kind of parts of our meeting is going over those pieces. So special teams playbook is coming along well. Offensive playbook is steady, and then defensive playbook as well. They're doing their thing with that piece. Not only that, right? We're providing the guys that information so that way they're not just reviewing it when we're in a meeting. You're getting that source or that copy or whatever like that, so that way they can do it on their own time, and they either communicate with questions or comments through our team chat that we have, or they individually. So it's pretty exciting. A lot of our sides of the ball as well. They have a do more mentality to where, hey, look, we got our assigned meetings during the week, but um, they set a time for players to be on phone calls or FaceTimes with them or Zooms, extra ones, so that way if they need that extra reps or extra dialogue, they can have that. So, yep, playbooks is coming along well. Helmets are coming along well. Um, Equipment is arriving. Um, that's good. Towels and stuff is cool and going. Um, what else? Uh, we're getting our athletic trainer piece squared away too. Um, we'll probably have them on real soon as well. So had a meeting with the athletic trainer a few days ago. So getting that dialogue with that, so that way we're getting the guys squared away with the tape and injury prevention and just having that extra support and eyes on us. So hitting those areas too, hitting those 50-meter targets that we need to hit. So yeah,
Excellent.
pretty exciting.
Yes, me too. Me too. So, how are you going to evaluate and assess players during this preseason, I guess, if you will?
How am I doing over the season?
Now, how are you going to evaluate and assess players during this period?
Oh, I mean, so during this time now, since we can't really like see him in person, it's mainly just evaluating more with the dialogue and trying to get a sense of vibe through the Zooms or through uh, daily or every other day check-ins, be it the phone call or messages, right? Seeing how alert they are in those meetings and conversations, the initiative, right? Uh, who's giving feedback in those meetings? If a coach is briefing something or teaching something or going over something, is it radio silence or oh hey, these guys are asking questions or these guys are providing comments or providing assurance that they're on the same page with the coach. So that's a way to evaluate. Also, too, if we put out things that need to be put out, or hey, look, we need answers on X, Y, and Z, that goes out in the group chat and say, hey, look, we need these answers by next Tuesday. Hey, evaluate the ones that's waiting till Tuesday. We don't do it at all, or we do it ASAP because we're a firm believer that those things matter as well. Yes, it's all about talent and all that good stuff, but it's also about body language, initiative, um, not waiting last minute. Like it's ways to show that you're locked in and invested prior to getting on the field. So those little ways of seeing who responds quick, who gets the information quick, who's having dialogue back and forth with their coach in public in the meetings, but also on their own time. Those things are being evaluated, and our guys know that. So that's one way.
So how are
Also,
you
too,
handling yourself, Coach?
oh, hey, just control what we can control. Hey, we all humans, we ain't robots, but um, you just gotta try and stay in the moment as much as possible. For me, all of our coaches have experience in a lot of areas and stuff, and include myself. And experience is the greatest teacher. Like you gotta can't be too high, can't be too low. Um, gotta load manage it the right way. Oftentimes in life, um, people in whatever industry, they they get caught up or they overuse their energy so early, and then they ain't got no energy when the moment is needed, or they're salvaging their energy in a passive type of mindset, waiting, and lingering for it to build up. Nah, you gotta practice how you play. You have to um, prep the way you execute, and that's just not with football. That's with life. So just always trying to remind myself to control what I can control. Um, remind myself to check the checker. Trust but always verify. Um, if I get intel or something, or if I know something or something's brought to my attention, um, that same information goes to the proper channels, whether that's a topic that the admin team needs to know, i.e. the front office and the ownership, or it's a topic that coordinators need to know, or if it's a topic that all the coaches need to know. Just really just staying in the moment, not being too high, not being too low, and really how fast can you fix a mistake? How you gonna adapt? How you gonna adjust? Leagues, leagues that are just starting up and stuff is always a challenge. It's always a challenge when you are part of something about 5, 6 months, 7 months prior to the report date or prior to the actual season of mission. It's so many flows of emotion.
Oh, looks like we lost Coach again. All right, let's see if he can reconnect here. Yeah, poor Coach has been having some connection issues where he's at. All right, it looks like we're getting him back. All right, Coach. Looks like we got you back again.
Man, this service don't want to let us be great, but you can hear me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Sorry about that for the service, y'all. The service at work is challenging, but I mean, bottom line up front, just trying to stay in the moment and balance yourself, right? And you got your schedule, you got your things that you need to do daily, and it's kind of like being a position coach and having drills during Indy, right? Okay, cool. It's so fancy to have 8, 10 drills. But master 3 to 4 things, man, and we'll be good to go. And that'll make us one step closer. So that's just how I try to live my life, man. Um, Stay in the moment, don't get too rattled, don't get too high, don't get too low. Um, Respond and adapt. So that's really it.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir.
But I'm excited. I'm excited. Ray Lewis, used to say something on the lines of like, my heart represents my.
Just when his quote was getting good. Oh, poor coach. Yeah, you gotta love it when you go live and you have technical difficulties like that.
His service is terrible. Sorry, y'all. I
Oh,
had to do the podcast here because I got off a little late today, but nah, just hey, be the same, look the same way the whole time, man, and feel the same way. Just stay in the moment. That's all it is to it.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I think because of our technical difficulties we're having, I think we'll probably call it a night. So, is there anything else that you'd like to say before we wrap up, Coach?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, hey, just like always, man. Appreciate everybody being on. Remember, if anybody never told you, you matter, you're chosen, you're more than enough. Be the change that you want to see. Change starts with you. Unite the hustle. Will for me. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, that's it for tonight. I want to thank Coach for joining us. I want to thank our wonderful sponsors for joining us as well too. Do apologize for the technical issues, but we got through it. As Coach said,
Oh yeah.
have a good night and let's unite the hustle. Have a good night, everybody.
So.